Alright everyone, so here's the deal. I have not gone to sleep since the last two streams. And you might be saying to yourself, dude, you've been up for so long. Why don't you just go to sleep? Well, the thing is, I wanted to fix my sleep schedule, and it's already 9, and I was up late doing stuff on YouTube. And before I knew it, it was 9 p.m., or 9 a.m., sorry, my bad. And I was like, dude, it's no use. I might as well just stay up and just continue getting shit done that I need to get done. That was until YouTube decided, I don't like you making playlists for everybody to have ease of access anymore. So you gotta wait now. So, yeah. I was doing that. I was changing some of the titles because they're out of date, like some of the playthrough numberings were wrong, some of the playlist names were wrong, just going through shit like that. And cleaning up my computer, I was trying to look up, make folders less unorganized, and I was doing all that shit overnight. And other stuff. Checking out settings and other things. So, yeah. I figured, well, if I go to sleep now, I'm going to wake up and I'm not going to be streaming at a good time. So, to correct this, I'm going to do a stream now. And if I fall asleep later, it won't really matter because I'll be able to do a stream. Or my stream would have already been completed. So, that's something. But yeah, we're going to continue with Slide 2. I don't know if we're going to do more Pokemon Coliseum or something else afterward. I don't know how long the stream's going to be. I'm just going to wing it. My voice might sound a little bit more like shit. That's because I was talking to someone earlier, and I probably shouldn't be talking a ton because I probably have a case of laryngitis, and I've constantly been talking, and it's probably not healing because of that. So yeah, anywho, we're going to jump back into this. You're going to see a screen change. It's going to load up the game it needs to load up. Just give it a second. You can probably see it. I want to mention a couple things. Just on YouTube. Again, if you don't know, I have a YouTube channel. You can scroll down. And you can copy-paste the link. If it's not, just click and go. Here are the playlists I have currently updated, okay? I'm going to name them off. These are the ones that are complete. Code Veronica, RE0, Umbrella Chronicles, Darkside Chronicles, the original RE4 HD mod, Revelations 1 Infernal, RE5, with The Lost in Nightmares and Last Escape, Revelations 2, the RE4 remake story run I did, the Expert Realism Left 4 Dead 2 maps, the Heart Gold playthrough, the Terraria Calamity playthrough, the Dead Aim playthrough, what I have done of Doom, what I have done of SMT, Pokemon White playthrough, the Pokemon Black 2 playthrough, the Devil May Cry 3 playthrough, which I'll be updating as it goes. The Minecraft playthrough, same thing with that. Ape Escape 1, 2, and 3 playthroughs. The Sly 1 playthrough. Added some stuff to the custom map playlist. Yeah. Now, I had one more playlist. And I don't see it anymore. Why don't I see it anymore? Oh, well, they just straight up yeeted that playlist, I think. No? Oh, no, I didn't mention it. So the problem was the Umbrella Chronicles playthrough is private, because when I made it, I accidentally didn't set it to public. It's got all 8 videos in there, but I can't switch it until time passes, so yeah. I'll get to everything else, but that's all ready to go. And I'm going to do that all the way back. I had like a description for everything. I still got to do that, but I've been working on that. Anyway, sorry if that was boring, but felt it was important to mention. Also, again, I mentioned it in the last stream. I'm probably going to set up a fan Discord soon. I tried to respond to someone's DMs in the last stream, and you know who you are if you see this VOD. The problem is, it makes me sign up with a phone number, and I don't have a phone, believe it or not. It's crazy that I don't have a phone, but I don't have a phone. I mean, I do, but I use my mom's phone. I borrow it. So, like, I don't have my own personal phone to verify that it's me, so... Well, I mean, okay, look, I do have it, but I want to switch the number, right? Like, I want to switch it, but I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't want to have to bug my mom for shit. I don't have one of my own, but I don't know. I don't know, I was just kind of embarrassed to say that, yeah, I used my mom's phone, and I don't want to have to ask her for it. Anyway, we're going to get back into playing this. We have to plant a bug in Rajan's office. I've always liked this mission. It's annoying, but the bug is actually really cute. Anyway, I need to stop clearing my throat. That does not help.
That's pretty grim. You got a plan for shutting it down?
Grim as Grimsby.
Now, the local spice plants are illegal for good reason. Eat too many, and you'll go into a fit of uncontrolled rage.
Keep that stuff away from Murray. Oh, wait, I get it. I put some spice plants in the elephant's feed bag. He chows down, gets all crazy, and then presto! The satellite's in pieces.
A crude interpretation of the plan, but accurate. The trick here is harvesting the spice plants. You'll have to do some serious climbing, as they only grow high up in the jungle canopy.
I've always appreciated how... And I mentioned this, wow, that guard is just like... that guard down there will hear. Like, I've always appreciated how... Again, I can't stress this enough, but unlike Ape Escape, this series actually has a lot of character development, right? Like, it's not just... It doesn't feel like a game they just bundle with a console and then... You know, and look, I played... Actually, I didn't tell this story when I played Sly 1. I actually played a demo disc of Sly Cooper before it was out. I'm fucking old. I mean, I had a Nintendo 64 and a Genesis, whatever. I missed the Super Nintendo, but whatever. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that, but like in Sly 1, like the game was so like it was fleshed out, right? It was a game. Solid game, right? But the transition from 1 to 2, like the characters are just so much they feel more complete, right? Like Murray is like not as timid and he's ready to beat some ass and he's getting in on the action and willing to back his buddy up, and you know, Bentley's, yeah, he's starting to dip his toes into things. He's starting to actually get out there in the field and do things. And I mean, like in the first game, he would talk to Sly like, "Oh, you know, there's no way you would know, you're kind of like, how do you not understand this?" And you know, he's kind of, I don't want to say like he's basically in 2, he talks to Sly in a much different way. Same with Murray. And that's why I think my favorite character in this series is actually Bentley. Because I feel like he gets insane character development. I'm not saying Murray doesn't. He absolutely does. But just he's... I don't know. I just like how he talks to Sly and versus Murray, and he's a lot more understanding of like how things are, and And, I mean, there's other things you'll see later in the game, and I'm not going to spoil it because it's a big deal. But I'm telling you, you haven't seen nothing yet. There's going to be some cool shit coming. Um, but yeah, I mean, even Carmelita, I mean, throughout the series, I mean, I'll lightly touch on it. I'm not gonna be like fucking, but she, she did just look. It's nice to see female characters that actually get proper development, like actual development. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I really like her in 4 a lot. Like she's cool. I mean, in 3 she's not bad, but I'm just saying. Okay, now we gotta climb the treetops. I'm sorry, I just had to talk about that. I felt like I had to mention that because I feel like, look, Ape Escape wasn't the only series that was just kind of shafted, right? And kind of mistreated. Like, yeah, after many years, people finally got Sly 4. But that was not... That took forever for that to happen. And it already feels so long ago that came out. So... Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter, especially. Like, it's like they don't even care about Jak and Daxter. I mean, say what you want. Oh, Ratchet and Clank and this, and then they had a Rift Apart. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Rift Apart sucks. I'm just gonna say it. It sucks. It sucks. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. I couldn't get into it. I think it sucks. It's not... I don't know. It just... I mean, there are other reasons I don't want to discuss why I hate that game. But... It just screams modern writing. I mean, I don't know. Like, the remake of the first game wasn't even that bad, but like... I'm telling you that part of that series' demise really had something to do with becoming too used to PSP. Like that, I swear that had to have some impact. I'm probably gonna have to run this guy. No. Sometimes I really feel like I can't judge properly if... they can hear me or not. But yeah. What else? Although, I do want to say, I did play Daxter on PlayStation Portable, and that was a fun game. I actually did enjoy playing that game. I never beat it, but it was fun. And I really liked it. But, again, did it sell well? Probably not. It was on a PlayStation Portable. I'm not saying the PlayStation Portable was a bad console. That is not at all what I'm saying. But I really don't know if I would say that it would have sold well because it was a PlayStation Portable game. Like, I don't know. The stuff I'll hear about people with the PlayStation Portable is they'll be like, yeah, I had a PlayStation Portable. I had some cool games on it. And that's the end of the conversation. I never hear anybody ever really go in depth about playing on PSP. Ever. It's not like on 360, oh yeah, I used to play on the 360 with my friends and we played this game and then we played Halo 3 and then we did... You don't hear that. You don't hear that with the PlayStation Portable. You just don't. I don't know why I did the Insanity Strike, but whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm, like, completely wrong here, but I've never heard someone over-enthusiastic about the PlayStation Portable, ever. It's just not something I've heard. I'm not saying it's not possible that conversations never happened. But I am positive that conversation does not happen as much as the rest of the consoles probably happen. And it's for that reason that I think... Again, this is my estimation. Alright, well, I'm gonna get fucked here. Frozone! Can't catch me. Why did you slide next to him? I just want water. I just want a sip. Slides around everywhere. And then people put the Tokyo Drift theme meme. I used to see that shit on VR Chat. And no, I never played VR Chat. Look, I'm not trying to insult people that like VR Chat. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I am saying that I used to watch streams of VR Chat when it was popular. And I became convinced that I just need to go... How the fuck do I get up there again? I do not remember for the light... right there, probably. I don't know. I just feel like it rubbed me the wrong way, the type of people that play that game. Seriously. Often. Again, I'm not saying you're a bad person for playing VR Chat. I'm just saying you do tend to run into a lot of estranged individuals. But what do I know? I mean, look, that's not the first time an air quote community rubbed me the wrong way from playing a game. That's why I don't play Call of Duty games. Because I was like, oh, Modern Warfare, you know, that's kind of a cool game. It's like a lot of effort put into it, and I kind of got sick of Call of Duty. I mean, my brother always would ask me to play Call of Duty. That was literally the only reason I ever played Call of Duty. The second Battlefield 3 came out, I mean, I played the Bad Company 1 and 2, but I never got, like, heavy into Battlefield until Battlefield 3 demo came out. That was my fucking shit, man. I get, like, 100 kills on fucking... What's that one with the shipping crates and shit? My KD was fucking insane. And I'm saying that because that's a lot of COD players care about their KD. I didn't really give that much of a shit about it, but I don't know. I was always usually top of the leaderboard, so I was like, okay, I must be decent at the game, right? But anyway.
Sayonara, satellite array.
Yeah, but I played the beta of Modern Warfare when it came out, the remake, and I ran into the same type of people that would play it when I'd play Modern Warfare 2. And I mean, look, a lot of people like to say, you know, there's a little bit of nostalgia with like oh, lobbies, but it wasn't so good for me. I didn't have a ton of fondness for that kind of shit. It's not even like I'm a sensitive person. It's just I don't want to hear people screaming in my ear. And I get really pissed off when children play games they shouldn't be playing. Just annoying.
Let me get this straight. We're gonna bug Rajan's office with a bug?
It is an elegant plan, I agree. Now pay attention. That water bug can only survive in stagnant pools. If kept out of water too long, it'll become unhappy and likely draw the attention of local guards.
Looks like there's a few pools along the way to Rajan's office. A short swim every now and then should keep our little friend quiet.
Oh, I didn't... Oh my god, wow. I didn't know that was even possible. But yeah, you know, look, I'm not trying to say that, because I had a friend group that, that played, shit, where do I want to go? Like, up there? I had a friend group that played Modern Warfare. Where's like a pool I can put this fucker? I'd like slap him right there. Shit. I'm gonna hide here. Yeah, it's just a bug. Don't worry about it. Okay, cool. Oh, come on. I was literally just there. How did I even get up there the first time? I could have gotten it there. I'm gonna do it this way because I want to figure out how the frick I did this. There's another way I know I can do this. But I want to keep trying it this way. How on earth did I do this? I'm gonna give up on this if I can't get it. There we go. Jesus. You can indeed do it this way. Dun, 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 dun. The noise I'm telling you used to make me laugh really hard as a kid. Dun 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 dun. Kind of got distracted because of the bug. Let me smack the bug. Anyway. The safe is also in here. You don't remember what it is. But yeah, played a couple games of that. Reminded me why I don't play Call of Duty. What's another one? I mean, I mostly, despite liking Left 4 Dead, I feel like the Left 4 Dead community, the Versus community, trust me, I played a lot of Left 4 Dead Versus on PC in, like, competitive environments. It's not good. You do not want to play with those people. You don't, trust me. Take my word, advice. You don't want to play with competitive Left 4 Dead players. That's the whole, one of the main reasons I stopped was because of how toxic and fucking mean it was. Should have been 9-3 or, yeah, 9-3.
You've gotten the
That's a really
ball in
obscure...
attack move.
Hold on. Wow, really? Okay. So what move was it? That's not bad. Bro, what? Oh my god, they just insta-killed that guard! Dude, having an insta-kill for Sly on these guards is actually so fucking awesome. Forgot about that. I'm still gonna use the Frozone. I never tried the slide on, like, I'm gonna try it over here. It don't work. Maybe it'll work on, like, a thing that's not, like, at an angle. Maybe just, like, a... whatever. I don't know. There are plenty of games that I kind of just didn't want to play anymore because the people that play it. I thought. Oh well. Watch as this man magically disappears! I don't know why that's so fun, but it is. Bye-bye. Oh, I probably want that. What? Is that an enemy jump up here? What? Alright. Bentley time. Like, what's another one, man? What's another game community I kind of avoid? There was one I had, like, fighting game communities. Ugh. I don't know. Especially the Smash community. If you haven't heard the news about all the shit that always frequently goes on with the Smash community, constantly there's something wrong. Maybe not, again, not with everybody. Not with everybody. Don't get offended. I don't mean literally everybody. I mean, like, look, I'm a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! But I don't like a lot of the YouTubers that are kind of dickheads about... They're kind of elitist. Not all of them. I do watch one or two of them that I like, that are nice, but... God forbid you play a fucking Blue Eyes deck. Or something that ain't meta. It's like, yeah, I get it. We're probably not going to win. But... I think there was a... in his face. Billy's doing it! Oh yeah! Get wrecked, dude. Can I put this elephant to sleep? Probably not. We gotta get up here. Oh, I think this is the Rajan photo. I remember watching a speedrun of this a while back from some runner that did Sly Cooper. And it was, I think, like, right under here. He alerted Rajan or something, and the fucking Rhino Guard... Something happened with the Rhino Guard, and he was, like, chucking shit. And he threw one at Rajan, and he failed the mission. It was, I don't know, that cracked me up. I remember seeing that, and it made me laugh, like, a lot. This game is so fucking stupid, but it's so funny. Sometimes. That's the difference between a game like this or playing like a custom map that like irritates the fuck out of me. Like, I have such a fondness for these games. I can't get pissed off really, even if I get like something stupid happens. I mean, I can get annoyed, but just having a good time, I'll be honest. What?
As I expected, Rajan is out for his daily tour of the operation. My sources claim he always carries 3 blueprints on him, which, when read together, tell you everything about his spice operation.
Too bad he doesn't have that section of the clockwork heart we saw during the recon. You could just pump him full of sleep darts and we could all go home.
Unfortunately, my sleep darts aren't powerful enough to affect Rajan.
What? How are you gonna get at those blueprints?
Rajan has an insatiable appetite for Indian watermelons, which, if eaten whole, will force even him to nod off for a while. Once he's asleep, I'll creep in and lift the blueprints.
Well, that's fine and all, but how do you plan on luring him over to the watermelons?
I've equipped my sleep darts with a sonic disruptor. The strange sounds they make should be enough to lead the ever-curious Rajan from place to place.
I gotta focus on this mission so I'm not talking as much. Fuck. I'm gonna fail this. Fuck. He's on my ass. Thank you, elephant. Oh. Well, fucking thankfully he's right next to where he needs to be. Yeah, you go over there. All right. I hope he didn't hear that. Don't worry about the guard that just fell asleep in front of you. I'm probably gonna have to get that guy again.
The blueprints, they have been stolen.
That's the complete set of blueprints. Great field work, Bentley. You're really getting the hang of this.
I've got some bad news. Rajan has gone into hiding somewhere in the temple. I guess the destruction of his satellite array and my invasion of his personal space to get the blueprints spooked him. To get his portion of the Clockwork Heart, we'll need to drive him out into the open. Given
That
Rajan's
face.
spy-saddled temper, I'd recommend making him angry. First, we'll destroy the center of his operation, the Spice Grinder. Then we'll demolish the dam above the temple in an attempt to flood him out. If that doesn't work, I've made arrangements to exchange one of the temple's facade rubies for some high explosives, which, if necessary, we can use to flood the whole temple grotto. If my psychological profile is accurate, Rajan should pick up the other half of the Clockwork Heart before making his escape, effectively bringing it to us.
All right. I think I need to be Murray for one of these. No, not yet. We'll go to that one first over there. I was gonna mention though, cause like I was going through my playlist and stuff. I have like a song playlist, of course, and I was like trying to remember a song I was looking for, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck was this song from? I can't find this song. And then I went through the stream, or not the stream, the YouTube channel that had it. I'm like, oh, it was a remix of a Twilight Princess song.
Cooper, we meet again.
Constable Mila, thanks for not ratting me out back at the ball.
Oh, I should be thanking you. The look on Carmelita's face was priceless.
She took it hard, huh?
No one likes to have their affections played with.
I know I certainly don't. Look, Mila, as soon as this India job is over, why don't you and I go out on the town? We'll dance through Bollywood and eat curry all night long.
I'll keep it in mind. But first, the task at hand. I've learned of a secret entrance leading to half of the Clockwork Heart. Legally, I can't enter the premises without a warrant. But now a thief like you...
A thief like me can go wherever he pleases. I read you.
Don't fall behind while I lead you to the entrance.
Okay, this time better stay right next to her because she's very picky.
Seal can be lethal.
I hear that, sister.
Just fucking ruin that guard. What? Smack that asshole! What? He's always got to go in a circle for some reason. Bro, the fact that she's like not even attacking these like really fucking annoying guards. I'm gonna have to do this. I miss, you know what? I'll talk about that after. That reminded me of something. Those lily pads.
This is it. And remember, if push comes to shove, I never showed you this door. And we're on for that date in Bollywood.
There it is, just like Neela said.
In order to lower the Clockwork Heart, you'll need access to that control box. But it's locked down tight.
Oh, I'm sure these guards won't mind if I borrow their keys.
I was gonna say those lily pads reminded me of you remember in Sly 1, for those of you that know, with Raleigh. I don't remember which key it is, but it's from the level where the laser eye from the statue in the middle of the room, and you gotta kind of go left and then right, and then as you're getting closer to the key, you gotta jump on these lily pads and then go up and around. It just reminded me of the lasers that were there, and I'm like, dude, why isn't there like the alarm horns in this game, or like, you know what I mean, like the like, why didn't they just keep that shit, you know? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about before I got distracted. He just fucking shrinks in front of him. Brother. Okay, well, I'll have to go the other way, clearly. How did I get over there, though? These guards are useless, man. I suppose I could... I feel like this is the wrong way. I mean, I'll try. Wait, what? That's weird. That's a way up, but it should be a way... They gotta go... I'm gonna kill this guy. Alright, now I can see what the deal is. Gotta wait the long way. I don't think this is how you're supposed to do it, but I don't know. It'll get us to where we need to go. Maybe this is the right way. I'm gonna do it this way because I like killing them this way.
That's it! Half the Clockwork Heart! The spice won't be growing around here anytime soon.
Awfully easy to get, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm trying to think of where I left off, but I guess I'll just say again. If you're from any of those, air quote, communities, don't feel slighted. I'm just saying that bad eggs kind of ruined its view, or the bad eggs, kind of ruined stuff for me a little bit. I mean, that's partly true with the Resident Evil air quote. Again, I say air quote because I don't like the word community. I don't know. I feel like half the time when people say community, they don't actually know what the fuck they're talking about. It's like someone that says a friend group. Like, a friend group to me just... I don't know. I've never seen a friend group that lasts. Having friends... Okay, but... A friend group... From my years of experience, always just ends in disaster. I don't... I have to think I have to go the long way. No, how the fuck did I get up there? Okay, how do I get here, though? Because that is where I want to be. I'll try this. No, wrong way, dude. Try this way. And if this obviously isn't the way to go, then I'll just go somewhere else, whatever. Not a big deal. Bye-bye, asshole. Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, I wasn't seeing the rope rendering, so... Or the vine. I know I'm wasting the meter doing that, but... I like doing it. Anyway, so I found a song that was from Twilight Princess. And the only Zelda game I've played and beaten was Majora's Mask. But that's only half the game.
In exchange for the goods, they'll set us up with a Cherry Bomb 500 for the heist.
A Cherry Bomb 500? That's a lot of kick.
Trust me, we'll need it. To get that ruby free from its moorings, you might have to whack it a few times with your cane.
I'm on it.
But the reason that is, so like, my first exposure to Zelda was actually, it was like a 2-in-1 GameCube disc where it was Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, and that was my first. For the longest time, I thought it was a fucking demo, because whenever I'd play Majora's Mask, you know, because the time thing, I'm like, dude, this is like a time demo. No, I was just fucking stupid. But, when my friend, well, at the time he was my friend, no, he's not my friend anymore. But he came to me and he gave me a Nintendo 64 cartridge. And he couldn't beat Majora's Mask, and I was like, oh, because I was sitting there thinking, oh, so it's the full game. That's what I was thinking at the time. Again, I didn't realize I had the full game. But so yeah, I basically got him like the Fierce Deity Mask, and then I beat the fucking game. Like some Goron level or something, I don't know. But I was thinking, shit, maybe I should actually play the old ones. I'm not into Breath of the Wild. I don't know, I didn't like it.
Murray, you're on. Sly's knocked the ruby loose, and now we need your muscle to get it to the buyers.
Muscle on the way.
The only other game I've seen any footage of, and I watched a playthrough from start to finish, was Minish Cap. And I watched, like, gameplay a long time ago of, like, the really ancient one on, like, this console. I can't even remember the name of it, but it was, like, fucking older than the Super Nintendo. It was, like, a really hard game, but So I saw someone beat it. If I went back to play Zelda, it's just going to be Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and maybe Minish Cap. But I'm not into the new Zelda shit. I don't know. Just not my thing. Thunder flop. I don't know. There's a lot of games on my radar. In fact, it wouldn't be that hard to set up Majora's Mask and, Brother... And, Ocarina of Time. You want the smoky fat piece of shit? Okay, I remember this is kind of hard, so I should probably be careful.
Murray, you can pick up the ruby with your stomp move. Despite its size, that rock is really fragile. Bentley will run ahead and inflate cushions that are safe to throw the ruby onto. Use them, or this operation's a bust. Now, head out to our rendezvous near the waterfall.
I hope that stays busted for later. I don't think I'll need to come back here. Easy.
This ruby is near flawless. I'll recommend to my superiors that we purchase it. Take it to our buyer and complete the contract.
Bro, what is wrong with him? Bro. Yeah, thanks, asshole, for waiting for me. Now I gotta fucking get up there. Did he just kill himself? Bro, I can't. Bro, the devs were not cooking. With this mission. I was not expecting more than one guard to come out of there.
must say, the Cooper gang certainly lives up to its reputation. This is a true Indian treasure. We will honor the bargain and provide a cherry bomb 500 at the time the turtle requested.
Nice. Alright, Bentley mission. I just jumped in the water. Sly mission. I also saw. So yeah, if I go back, I might consider playing those games finally. There's a lot of stuff on my radar. We'll go do the Bentley mission first. Bro, what? Oh, the truck.
Rashawn's holed up in his temple. Got any ideas to force him out of hiding?
My research indicates that tigers have an aversion to water. By destroying that dam, the temple will be filled with a runoff.
Flooding him out, huh? Good plan. But I don't think your bombs are strong enough to do the job.
You're correct. Fortunately, while monitoring the bug in Rajan's office, I overheard that a new autopilot attack helicopter had just arrived. It's sitting inside this truck.
Stay sharp. That dam is sure to be well protected.
All forces, defend the temple now. A barrel of spice to the gunship that brings down the aggressor.
Okay, this is kind of hard, honestly.
I'm in trouble!
This is harder than it looks, honestly. I need to just only focus when it's the spinning one. I feel like those miss. Or when they're close, I guess.
English! Close one! Ow! Norman! Ooh! Ah!
Shit, man. Okay, there we go.
Nice shooting, Bentley. Hope Rajan knows how to swim.
What? A piece of the dam struck the chopper! It's going down!
That's kind of nonsense given how far you were, but
Ooh! Ow! Ah! Oof! Oh!
alright. One more mission, and I think it's the final heist. Of the, of this level. Don't remember this one. If I am being honest. I didn't mean to do that.
According to Rajan's blueprints, you're near the spice grinding facility. However, the passage is blocked by those laser fences.
Looks like they're using TNT to create these catacombs. Maybe I can borrow some to destroy the fences. You're the demolitions expert. How am I supposed to use that stuff?
Oh, it's simple. Just jump in, walk the barrel to your target, jump out, and get clear of the blast radius. But be careful around floor lasers, Sly. The TNT barrels won't work on them.
Attention guards. Make sure all laser fences are operational to protect the spice grinder.
Alright. Continue forward here. I do not remember this mission at all. If I'm being honest.
I'm within visual range of the spice grinder. What's next?
Rajan won't come out of hiding while spice is still being manufactured. If we destroy the grinder, he'll be out of business and have no reason to stick around the temple.
Great. We do the world a favor and Rajan's forced out into the open.
Start by getting a hold of that TNT down there. It's worth mentioning that guards won't be able to detect you if you stay still while in the TNT barrel.
Nice. An explosive disguise.
Place the explosive near that grinding wheel, and it'll be blown to bits. Make sure to get the TNT barrel into that basin filled with spice dust.
Alright, there. No worries anymore. I mean, there's that guy, but... let's go take care of him. Alright. Let's go. Brother, I literally stopped moving. Hello? It's like nonsense. Whatever, speedrun. Whatever, just take the damage, I don't care. Come on.
Make sure to get the TNT barrel into that basin filled with spice dust.
Alright, smooth sailing from here. Easy.
What's going on down there? It looks like spice production has fallen behind. Wait, it's completely stopped.
What's the plan?
Partial flooding didn't work, so it's time to go the distance. Blowing up the temple's elephant mouth should turn this grotto into a swimming pool. I'll cover Murray from the chopper's gun turret while he pries the mouth open. Once that's done, Sly will need to walk the Cherry Bomb 500 into the throat. Then get to high ground as fast as you can. Rajan is sure to show up and be extra angry. Jump him, snag his half of the Clockwork Heart, and we're out of here.
Alright. And we're going to save that final quest for next time. Because there's a lot that you'll want to see next episode. Some big cool stuff about it. Well, interesting stuff ahead. And I feel like if we end on this note, it'd be better. So, anyway, I'm going to call it here for today's stream. More than likely, I'll be back later at night at like 12 p.m. Eastern or sometime around there. I'll try to do another early, you know what I mean, or 12 a.m. stream. Sorry, my bad. Trying to think. Yeah, we're probably just gonna play more Coliseum. Oh my god, my voice. More Coliseum Randomizer. Or more of this. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, I think that will about do it. I'm like half awake at this point. Like I'm absolutely tired out of my mind. Um, I will see you all next time. Later.